not sure if I was actually on my right account, my right YouTube account, but I was, and so I had to do everything. La 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 la. Not a big deal at all, especially due to the fact that I am 9 hours ahead from most of well, no, I've got people from all over. Whoa, doppelganger picture there, but better picture with the first one. Anyway, welcome to Starry Tarot. Just give me a minute here. My name is Sophie. I'm a nice girl, and I am also a tarot reader, and I am happy to answer any of that you may have, with the exception of medical and or litigious legal questions. I cannot answer those. If you can, or I can come up with a possible way of rewording something. Teresa, hey girl, how are you doing, love? Good, so good to see you. Yeah, I really shouldn't have clocked out. Shouldn't have shut down that I get, the 3 notifications that I get in 24 hours, but no, girl, you're not my stalker, but if you want to consider yourself a stalker, that's fine, because yes, you are definitely my favesies. Jessica! I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I'm in Paris right now. Y'all want to see something? I'm not tooting my own horn or anything. I really don't want to. But there's just one thing I want to You didn't see that. There's just one thing y'all. This is one of the most amazing places I've ever been, I've ever stayed in Paris. But this is my window. And there's that. I don't know if you know what that, but it looks kind of like a wiener or a baguette. I don't know. But that's what I'm working with tonight. Toot away, toot sweet. Yeah, no. This is a lovely, and it's warm too. That's why I'm wearing a mini dress. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Beautiful place. I mean, it's owned by 2 gay guys, so like the design, everything is fantastic. It's magnifique. But I miss you guys. I'll be back on Thursday. I extended my stay a few days because I realized it was super cheap, like ridiculously cheap. So I did. But I will be back on Thursday. But I wanted to see you guys, because it's been a while. I hope the connection's good. I spoke to somebody earlier or FaceTime, and they said that I had a weird, like it was like choppy or. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I guess I should be out enjoying the twilight, but girls gotta work, right? And I had a lovely day today, out in the sun, and just wandered around and did my thing and had a lovely lunch, and now I am back home. It is now 9 p.m. It sure was, Teresa. Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh, I forgot my bell. Jessica, thank you so much, homegirl. Thank you so much for your donation. Ring a ding ding. My actually, that's so ironic, because the that I actually got here a while ago at some fancy, not fancy, it was a like dinner store, like where, like silverware and stuff, like service bells, for fancy people. And I left my service bell back in California, yay. So, I would love to answer that for you, honey. I'd love to. Okay, just give me 1 second here. Don't know why this is not letting me This is really weird. I feel like just give me 1 minute. I feel like the rule, not the rules, but just like the way things are change all the time. Why? Okay, why is it not letting me pin a message? Okay, just give me 1 sec, Jessica. I'm sorry, honey. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. No, I don't even think I can. Okay, I'm gonna just real quick try and test something. Yeah, it's not letting me pin messages. That's fucking weird. It's freaking weird. 1 sec. Now that is strange. Okay, I guess I can't pin messages. So that's really frustrating. Give me just I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. This is embarrassing. No, I don't want to do that. Teresa, I don't know if you've ever live streamed not from StreamYard, but my name comes up in French. What do you mean by that? In the chat? With like an accent? Here, let's try it with this. Yeah, no, this is really weird. No, I'm certainly not removing her. Hello, Jean-Christophe. Hello. Bonsoir, Jean-Christophe. To assume you are either in where I am in Paris or France, or in Belgium, Belgique. Possible. I just want to just pin Darth Vader. You are not. Maybe you are from France. I don't know. Hi, Laura. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Speranza Etoile. That is. It's coming up as Speranza Etoile. Wait. Okay. It's saying that. It's not saying that I'm Starry-Eyed Tarot. I'm so confused now because that's one of my YouTube accounts. I'm gonna forget about the pinned message thing. That's so weird. Nightbot's saying I'm Speranza Etoile. Cause that's one of my YouTube accounts that has nothing to do with anything. Why? Because I'm not seeing that. Hi Laura, welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you would like a reading, like. It's saying that it's Speranza Etoile and it's not saying it's Nightbot. That's weird. All I want to do is pin a message, and I can't do it. I don't think I can do it. This is not. Poor. Figured it out. I figured it out. Okay. You're in kind of, yeah. You see Nightbot on your end, but Teresa, thank you. Figured it out because I was on my other thing there, and that's why I was not able to. That's why I was unable. Okay, this will be real quick now. This will be real quick. No. Okay, so now I should be able to do this. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much. Because I was on my other, that's just a name that I have. Just username. All right. And you see Nightbot on your end. Cool. And now I can do the doodly doodly doo. Miss Jessica. All right, and I know I feel so badly. I can. We're gonna do your reading. I'm not gonna use the loo. I had to take a wee, but okay, TMI. But this juice is so good. It's like, and it's just like regular like multi juice, but it's hecka good. All right, Jessica, I am so sorry. I like spittled on myself. I am so sorry for that delay. I'm really not rushed to be, no, well, I just feel badly. I feel badly making you wait, hun. Let's see. Okay, so you want to know, I want to read the question exactly how you posited it. And thank you again, sweetheart. Wish I could put some music on in the background. Do you see me getting soon? Yeah, i.e. before year's end. Okay, let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica be getting married by the end of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica? Jessica, do we want to ask if you will be in? Because I don't. Are you guys engaged, or is this a question about will I? Excuse me. Is this a question of will you be engaged? Because I don't know if engaged or not. Oh, where did my thing go? Things around all over the place. This is so professional. Sorry. You know, when you work and you're on vacation, I guess the professionalism goes out the door just a bit. Just a bit. Oh, here we go. Okay. Thank God. Okay. No. Formally with a ring, but obviously marriage is in our future. That's clear. Yeah, I'm waiting on the formal proposal and ring, as you should. Absolutely. Because I was always curious, always, but of course I've been curious about that. I mean, it's obviously in the future, but we'll see. Let's see the formality of it. English messengers, will Jessica be engaged by the end of this year? Wow, my cards just went everywhere. Girl, I think you've got the patience, honestly, especially for your Aries, right? Now I'm embarrassed. You're a fire sign, right? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, and it's not. And by the patience of a saint, like anything untowards is done towards you or anything like that. Sag, yeah. Oh yeah, y'all don't waste time. Yeah. But it's important. It's important. Oh, by the way, did you get your push present? Did you get the Pandora bracelet? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica be engaged by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica be engaged by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica be engaged by the end of Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica be engaged by the end of this year? Good boy. Good man. Hi, Laura. If you have a question, let's see. You have not donated, so until I get your donation, sweetheart, I cannot answer your question. But when you do, I will answer it, and I promise it won't take this long. We're now fully in the groove. We are fully in the groove. All right. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica be engaged by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica be engaged by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica be engaged by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica be engaged by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica be engaged by the end of this year? What can you get? 980 British pounds. Hi, fellow Brit. I know people are probably just like, you think you're from everywhere? No, I was born in Wharf. I don't know where you're from in England. You don't have to tell me because I'm not trying to dox anyone. What can you get for 80 British pounds? Well, I can't do the currency converter right now, but it's $7.77 for a mini reading. So at £9, that would likely get you a full, maybe a little bit short of a full reading. But we can definitely help you out for sure, hon. Absolutely, absolutely. All right, hon. We have 4 of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles reversed. It's almost $13. Yeah. Then that's just yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's just a little short of a full reading. So you've got that's like a 9-card reading. So yeah. Or Laura, we can do 2. We can either do a 9-card reading, or we can do 2 questions if you have more than 1 question. 4 of Swords and the Empress reversed. I don't think so. I don't believe it. Jessica. It's hard for me to believe that P is not going to present you with a ring. I almost said pop the question, and I know it's I'm certain it's something that the 2 of you have discussed. But has he literally posited it as a question? Oh, honey, I know. But you know, I'm not here to misguide you or mislead you or anything. But like I said, intuitively, I feel like you are. But I don't see you every day. I don't see everything that your whole life. But obviously, we're gonna go through all the cards, okay, hun? This 4 of Pentacles reversed. I wish I had my book with me right now because I know there's some extra definition that would be very, very relevant here. Maybe it's a delay. Is there a delay, Laura? Or you mean that you made a donation? I'll let you know as soon as I get it, sweetheart. It might be because I have an American phone and I'm in Europe right now, but I'll let you know as soon as I get it. He definitely, here's the thing with this 8 of Wands, he definitely knows that. I was wondering, are you talking about Jessica? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I hear that. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling it's a matter of a delay, because we do have this Empress reversed card, and he's got my ring size, asked what type I wanted, said he needs to save for it, but I don't know, he just drags his feet with things that are important to me. Here's the thing, with this 9 of Pentacles reversed and 4 of Pentacles reversed, I think he does need to save for it. He wants to get you the very, very best, love, because you are the very, very best. He doesn't, and I don't know exactly what designer you're at, if there is a specific designer or type that you're looking at. I'm guessing there is. And I don't know. It sounds like it may be at this time be beyond his expenses. I mean, what's the rule? Is it the engagement ring is supposed to be like half a year's salary or a six month salary? But I want to get to this 4 of Swords. I'm gonna get to all. Basically, this 4 of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Pentacles reverse is telling me that there are some issues with money going on. Not. I don't mean he's having issues with money. I mean he does need to save more to give you the very, very best. He will rule on it though. Really? I've never even been asked to have been married, and we just received a donation. I'm gonna assume it's from Miss Laura, but it's a different name. Laura, if you did donate, where did you donate, and what are the initials of the individual? Yeah, I was gonna say, I did receive a donation from someone, and if you didn't send it, then, but we'll figure it out. You have 40 cents more. Okay, that was you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I'm gonna add you real quick. Yeah, I have quite a bit to say here. So yeah, with this Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles reversed, there is something to do with money here. However, he wants to do this with this Eight of Wands. I know I always say this, but like legit, I did a reading for someone very close to me that is, I believe, regarding marriage. Oh, it is, and I'm not supposed to know. And this came up. Does he want to ask for your hand in marriage in a traditional way? Yes, he does. It's a little strange that he doesn't know the rules. Like I said, like I've never even been asked to be married, and I do know that I think I don't even know I guess I don't know the rule. I know it's some portion of one's income. Let's see. Yes, I will add it all up in just a moment. Thank you so much, Laura. Thank you. So he wants to do this. He wants to make this happen. This time, Four of Swords, the Empress reversed. Okay, let's start with the Four of Swords. They have very, very similar meanings. Four of Swords is at this time, he needs to take a step back and wait. There's waiting, delay necessary. This worried me. I will be honest, when I first saw it, I was like, what? The Empress reversed? You're the mother of his child. You're the mom of moms. He may know, but I assume many men don't actually know that. Yeah, possibly. Empress, the way that I communicate with tarot, one of the definitions is delays are going to prove necessary. Yeah, Teresa. Yeah, delays will prove necessary here. This is not, you're not going to be his Empress. You already are. This is a matter of timing. This is definitely a matter of timing. Is coming in and out already. Yeah, if that happens, just close out the browser and just restart it again. I need to go to the loo in just a second. TMI, everybody. I'm sorry I have to take a wee. But I do, and I'm a human being. Until I'm AI, until I get transformed into AI, I need to use those things. But Jessica, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen by the year's end, but it is going to happen. And intuitively, like I told you at the beginning, I just believe that it was so hard for me to believe. Well, I mean, don't get your hopes. I don't like that term. Just have faith. Yeah, Laura. I'm sure you guys are going to talk about it more at length. I hope you do. But he in terms of intentions, is he planning on doing this? Yes, he is. And with this the Four of Swords, everything is pointing to Eight of Wands. Yes, absolutely, he wants to make this happen. He wants to do it correctly. He wants to do it right. But the other four cards, sorry about the setup, these are all proofs of delays, monetary delays, time delays. You are his Empress. And I understand, that you would want it sooner, especially, before holiday time, but just think about how delightful it's going to be. I knew it. I knew you were crying. I knew it, girl. I'm so sorry, but it's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen to me ever. No, we're not talking about me, but I know it's going to happen with you. I know it's going to happen. He wants to do it the right way. And furthermore, Jessica, constantly in flux. Don't take this as gospel truth. With this intention that he has of doing this correctly, it may happen before the end of the year. I think it's going to happen around March of next year. I'm going to be honest. Something's telling me March, April, and I know you want to hear that. But when it does happen, I agree, Laura. I agree, and he does well. He very well. But that's the thing, is he wants to be very, very best and the very, very most for you. And that is going to take a little bit more saving, a little bit more time. Delays proving necessary, money needing to be. But it's going to happen, and when it does happen, it's going to be such a delight, and I hope it will be. I'm sure it will be, especially if it's. And that's another thing, is if he's anticipating, if he's thinking like, oh well, Jessica's expecting this by the end of the year, and I can't afford it, at the very least, she will be delightfully surprised, you know, when the delay does happen. I feel like the longer it takes, the less I will enjoy it. Really. Speaking as someone who said, don't worry about the ring, it will definitely be worth the wait. I've never had I agree with you, Teresa. I've never had a ring. I have lots of rings, but all purchased by myself. And I can only imagine. It'll be like about time instead of, oh wow type feeling. But it's about, it's about, he wants to really do the best for you. And again, I don't know if you get a specific designer that you're looking at, a specific design that you're looking at. And I don't, oh my God, that freaks me out. This makes every once in a while. You know, he wants to do the very best. He wants to get you the very best. He wants to provide you with the very best. And if he doesn't have the money for it now, you guys, you don't want him to get into debt or anything. And I know you knew that. No, I mean, no specification that are expensive. Okay. That's what I was kind of trying to get at. Okay, so you made no specification that it's expensive, but you are. You're not. I mean, but you're worth a very, very expensive ring. You're worth. I mean, if I had a man in my life who was like asking me this, I'd say, yeah, I know exactly which one I want. Like, and it's not cheap. But if I knew that was not within, go a little lower. But yeah, I think, discussing that will be important, because he very well might be looking at Tiffany's right now. He really, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he's looking at, because he wants to do the very best for you. I felt this. Was I here last summer? I don't think it was 2 summers before, when I think I did my first hymn for you, and it was just constantly like 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands, the Empress, and look at where we are now, 2 years later. Be right back. I need to use the facilities. I am a human woman. I will be right back, and when I am back, we are going to read for Laura. Thank you so much, Jessica. I love you so much. Thank you. You're gonna get that ring. You're gonna be engaged. You know me. You know me as a reader. I always say anything is possible. It could go this way, go that way, but chances are it'll go this way. Like, when I saw that, it was just like, it's going to happen. It's just a time. Thank you, and you're very welcome, love. Thank you so much. All right, I will be right back. You guys listen to Paris and the noise outside, and not me. I'll be right back. Bye. 2 seconds. 2 minutes. Bonsoir. I'm back. I had Soulmate. Okay. Ms. Laura. Ms. Laura. Okay, so let's see. And thank you again so much for your donation. Laura, have I read for you before? Or are you new to the channel? Because I'm in I'm based in California. So I'm normally on it at different. It's just because she is on her phone, probably Laura. Okay, that's perfect actually, because I need to see. Okay, let's see. And we love the British pound. We love it. So strong. Very proud as a fellow Brit. Just don't live there. Oh, Laura. So you have more cards. We got more cards for you than we think. Okay. So. All right, honey. So Laura, I don't know if you're here yet still, but I thought you had a little less than a full reading, but you actually have you have a little more than a full reading. So we can do either 2 6-card readings, or we can do a 12-card reading if you'd like. It depends on how many questions you got. But I will patiently wait for your return. Okay, you're here. All right, Laura. All right, love. Okay. Hi. Good to see you. So did you have? I did summon you. I did. So you donated. We love the pound. Fellow Brits. We're very proud of our currency. Nothing I'm proud of. There's one thing I'm not so proud of, but we're not going to get into politics. But sound as a pound. You have a 12-card reading, so you can either do 1 question for 12 cards or 2 6-card readings. Sorry, honey. By the way, I have read for you. And my person, I saw you on Plucky's channel, and she was right. We got back together. Oh, Plucky. Yeah, she's great. She's great. Love Plucky. Haven't seen her. And we broke up again impulsively. She was obsessively watching me for weeks. Then I got many readings. Say I'll come back, etc. I also summoned Aphrodite to ask her, which was exhausting. I can only imagine. Yeah, I've never summoned Aphrodite myself. I probably should, in my life, but. So, you have a partner and he the other days randomly removed me as a follower and unfollowed me, never blocked me. I was thinking about Hera too. Also Hidake, Hecate. Mine is not. I haven't eaten too much today. I should eat more. Hecate, just the queen, the witch of witches, the god of witches. And he liked all my posts last week's after watching me every day for a weekend. Okay, what is your sign and what is his sign? And is this 1 question or 2 questions? Totally up to you. And if I move away from the screen, it's because of YouTube policy reasons. But I always feel his language show up everywhere, and our initials, I feel crazy. He has bipolar. I don't yet. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry. He's a Gemini. Okay. And you're a Scorpio. Okay. I have. Okay, so I was even looking through my list today. I'm an Aquarius. Love Scorpios. Love Geminis. 3 favorite signs: Gemini, Scorpio, and Leo. I've dated more Leo, I dated the exact same as in Gemini as I have Geminis. It's like moths to a flame. It's very strange, but I love Leos. I love Geminis so much. The like I'd say with Geminis, what I love about Geminis the most is friends, lovers, deep partnerships. With Leos, it's almost always romance. I do love my Leo lady friends for sure. They can be a little high maintenance, but they're a lot of fun and they're good people. And they're another fixed sign too, which you are as well. He told me he loves me and is in love with me, and he's bipolar though. Does he? Yes, yeah. As am I though, which is weird. As an Aquarius, it's very strange that I'm as sensitive as I am. May have to do with the fixed sign thing. Let me close the window so you guys aren't hearing all the freaking motorcycles and stuff. Okay, so he has bipolar disorder, yes. Is he being treated? I don't know, he travels a lot and parties a lot. Okay. I miss him so much and I watch him a lot. What do you mean by you watch him a lot? Is he an influencer or you just, Miss Adriana and I'm a Gemini. Should I try to connect with Dominic Sagittarius? Thank you. I see him around and I'm interested. I would love to answer your question. I don't know why I shook no. No, I would love to answer your question. All my donation information should be found at the top of the chat. Depending on how oops. Sorry, that's my super chat. So, let me do this one more time. It's all dependent on how many questions you have. If you have 1, 2, 3, if you want a more in-depth reading with more cards, that is also fine as well. So we are going to replace the pinned message here. And Miss Laura, okay, he's telling right now with his usual female trends. He didn't block you, okay. No, sorry, I don't know how many questions I have. Okay, do you want to start with one? You know you got one question, right? Sorry if I scoot off to the side again. I just want to know his feelings, if he'll be back. Okay. I have a great idea for you. I have a thoughts, feelings, and intentions spread. So we can figure out what his feelings are towards you. We can find out if he intends to come back to you. Would you want to do that, love? Because then we can answer more than one question. Cover the bases. He's 30 and you're 20. Okay. Laura, you should friend me on Instagram. I don't know. Here, I'll give you my Instagram. In case I have like any extra messages for you, like, because this happens a lot, like when people go offline. I don't know if this sounds weird or anything, but when I do readings for people, sometimes I'll like get extra messages afterwards, and I really want to like communicate them with people. And if you're friends with me on Instagram, then I could just DM you if I get any extra messages. But I'm not forcing you to do anything. Just want to know his feelings about just that. Okay. Please, yes, please. That would really, really help me. Yeah. All right, honey. And his name's. Did you say his name is Alex? And that's the name that you use for him, right? I probably got it wrong, and I was gonna say no. I probably got it. Philippe. Okay, totally wrong. Is he French? Awesome. We'll have a little chat. If I have like extra like info, and just say hi. He's Brazilian. Okay. Yeah, please. Actually, yeah, send it right now. I'd love to see it. I mean, there's no queue right now, so I can check it out. So let's do that. And I can have a little. I can go to the side for a sec. I don't need it for the. It really helps. I hate to be a pain in the, like I'm not like it's not required at all. If you do have it and can send it to me, that would be awesome. And I am confirming your request. I'm assuming that is you. Hi. Yeah, if you can just send it real quick, that would be really, really helpful. It really, really helps me with my mediumship readings. Helps with things, helps with any kind of connection reading, yeah. Take your time. Like I said, like there's no cues, it's all good. And I can move to the side here. Do they do on my live stream? Oh, no. Well, as you're sending that, I'm gonna go, oh, here it is, right here. First. Okay. Never mind, I'm not gonna even repeat. I was gonna say, okay. What? And let me know if the noise is too loud for you, because I am getting a little hot, so I am going to open up the window. It's Monday night, so it's not too crazy. It's requested. Are you having trouble sending it, hun? If you're having trouble sending it, you are a really beautiful girl. You are really pretty. And he's a very handsome gentleman. Very good looking people. Very, very good looking couple. I hope you don't take that weird or like offensive or anything like that. I love beauty. I have a Libra rising, so I love beautiful things. Hi, Bina. Well, I can answer that for you, but I will need a donation from you because I don't do free readings. So all my donation information can be found at the top of the chat. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Laura. So you are a Scorpio. He is a Gemini. Okay. And we're going to do thoughts, feelings, and intentions for okay. Whoa. Okay. Well, we'll get through this. And one was once when he was like, oh. And that's the thing is when I'm looking at pictures, that's a big thing, is seeing the look in their face. I don't know him personally, but that look in his face, I see something there. Lovingly, like very, very admirable. Oh, I just love beautiful things, and you're a beautiful woman. He's a beautiful guy. Don't worry, I'm not trying to hit on either of you at all. No. You are both very beautiful, very, very beautiful people. All right, angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. It was really hot today, so I got all sweaty and stuff. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Miss Laura? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? And spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? I just saw you type something and then it disappeared. Libra, Venus, Mars, right? Okay, so you get me. Yeah. Angels, messengers, guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? Angels, messengers, guys. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? Spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? Messengers and spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? What? Were you playing a video game? I'm sorry. When I played this game called Baldur's Gate, I killed all the goblins I could because goblins. Sorry, I could because they were ugly. That's funny, girl. I like that. Okay, angels, messages, and spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? Angels, messages, and spirit guides. What are Philippe's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Laura? And let me pull my phone up again. You ended their misery. Right on. Ending their misery. I'm gonna have a cigarette while you read. I'm anxious. Girl, I totally feel you. I'm currently not supposed to be right now because on YouTube you're not supposed to. So that's why I keep on like going away. fellow nicotine addicts unite. But it's not good for us or our skin. The world, that's just me being 39-year-old older sister to you. We have the world, 9 of Swords reversed. I'm going to show you every card. We'll go through every single one. Don't worry, anybody. Page of Cups, Ace of Swords reversed. Oh, quick thing. 9 of Wands. One quick thing about Geminis. I'm really glad you came to me because Leo, Gemini men know very, very well. They tend to not eradicate people from their lives. So if you're questioning if am I ever going to see him again? Has he cut me out of his life? The answer is no, just based on his sun sign. But let's get into we'll get into it. But I just wanted to mention that that's something I have observed over many, many years. 4 of Wands. Love that. Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Lucky girl. I pull a card for myself every day. I got Ace of Pentacles reversed for tomorrow. Not fun. Queen of Wands. Although I'm going to the Rick Owens exhibit tomorrow. Rad. Ace of Wands. You're like, girl, why are you like 6 of Cups reversed? Okay, I've got really bad ADD, but I'm a good reader, I promise you. All right. As a Scorpio, I feel like I'm attending his funeral and that he's dead because I have BP. Oh, you have BPD. Okay. No, he's not dead. It's right, death card, Scorpio. It's very much like finalities with Geminis, air signs particularly, but especially Geminis. I don't think I've dated a lot of Geminis. I've been friends with a lot of Geminis. And only one of them doesn't talk to me anymore, and it wasn't like because she didn't want to talk to me anymore or whatever. It just kind of happened in a weird way. Every other Gemini I've been friends with and dated, I'm still in touch with, and I'm an old lady. So not an old lady, but I'm older than you, and they tend to not. But I'm not promising anything here, but that is just how I've observed. So we're gonna start with your general energies. Kenneth Grinley, welcome. We're gonna start with your general energies here because you're here, I'm here, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. We have the World and we have the 4 of Wands. You told me that. No, I know I'm not. I just a joke. I'm pushing 40, girl. I'm gonna be 40 next year, but whatever. We're fine with that. 40 is the new 20. The World card. You need that you feel like you're attending his funeral. And on a conscious level, of course I believe you, and I know. I've met some women in their 60s that are not even there, and men too. Very, very, very vibrant. It's all in the mind. It's all in how you take care of yourself. I just joke about the old thing. I was gonna say, like, I got a girl who not on the old side. Like, oh my god, I look at my mom. Like, yeah, no. Like, I don't know if it's an American thing or what, but like, I don't know. I truly feel like people are like living in like Tupperware containers. So you mentioned that you felt like you were attending his funeral, your Scorpio energy. But the current energies with the world is telling me that you're. Let me know if this is too loud. I'm sorry. If it is, I will happily close. I'll just turn on a fan. With the world, your general energy is like, this is not over. I think you're worried. I think at conscious level, you're preparing yourself for the worst, which I think not just Scorpios but fixed signs do. We prepare ourselves for the worst, and the worst would be to an end, which would be reversed. But at least in the live is cutting off. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Let's see where we're at. If this does cut off, we're moving over to Instagram, and I'm more than happy to. Okay. Oh, dang! I see. Okay. Give it a moment. You restarted. Okay. It's a little bit slow. Okay. Okay. And okay. Great. Oh, is it still choppy? But I think it will. I don't think it will. But anything that you don't hear or don't, or if you're not hearing what I'm saying, absolutely either Instagram or email. I'll type it out to you. I prefer Instagram because I'm just a better. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. See you later, Miss Teresa. Much love and light to you, and I will take care. You don't mind going to Instagram? Well, I'm gonna. Are you able to hear me? Because you want to stay on a little bit, just for if anybody else needs readings as well. Are you able to hear me, or is it just choppy? You can't hear. Dang. Okay. Give me one sec. Okay, so it's not choppy on my end, but cell phones in other countries, if you don't hear any of this, we will move it over afterwards, and I might not be on too long tonight anyway, but I hope you're hearing what I'm saying. General energies, four of you do feel like this is a divinely ordained union between the two of you. It's a happy connection. There are issues. As you mentioned, he is bipolar. As you mentioned, BPD. I don't know if you treat it, and you don't need to tell me. That's none of my business. If you want to tell me, you can. But the difficulties, which are very real. I deal with things myself, and that I'm more than happy to share with you offline. It's special, even though he removed me and unfollowed me last week. He's being petty, and he's trying to hurt you. And when someone's trying to hurt somebody, you never cheat. Good girl. That's the way it is. And I don't think he's. Well, we can look into that if you want to ask. But you said you can't ask another question. I don't see anything about cheating here in regards to his behavior. I was going to say something else. Yes, despite the difficulties of dealing with mental health issues, of which I deal myself with, and I have dated people, mostly Geminis, that had health issues, it's still something that can be worked through so long as one does help themselves. And that's what I'm concerned about with him. I'm paranoid of other people, and he was too. Yeah, Geminis can be very, very paranoid. I don't think I've ever met a Gemini who wasn't paranoid in some capacity. Like I have a family member who I'm not going to mention, but yeah. friend members, people I've dated that definitely are very like upfront about the fact like I am a paranoid person, I deal with paranoia, etc. Like even they know that it's likely irrational in one's own mind. It's just not the case, you know. I deal with panic attack disorder. Okay, thank you so much, but if you're gonna say other things like that, we might need to say bye-bye. Not you, Laura. I deal with panic attack disorder, and I know when I go through my panic that it's irrational 99% of the time, but it's the complications in our brain. So much, I'm in a lot of pain. Okay, we don't want that, honey bunny, we don't want that. His general energies, we have 9. There we go, honey. If he's hurting you, he's not doing it because he wants you to be hurt. He's doing it to, this is such an effed up thing for me to say, but he's doing it to bring you back. He's doing it to somehow get your goat, to bring it back. Did you guys get into when you stopped talking? Because I feel like he's doing whatever he can just to bring you back into his life. We've got the 9 of Wands. He will do, this was my card yesterday. He will fight tooth and nail. He will fight hard and guard and defend anything to keep you in his life. I'm telling you, honey. And he sees you as the Queen of Wands. He sees you as his Queen of Wands, which is a very, I don't know this guy, and I'm not so sure about how much I am appreciating, and you haven't told me all of it, like just, but the way you told me he's hurting you or trying to hurt you. It happens in relationships, Dan, but so long as it's you know, we're not talking super abuse, right? He told me, never look for me, I won't look for you, blah blah, then watch me every day and randomly remove me, and I feel so hurt. Yeah, that's what they do. They say, no, I'm done, and then they watch you in some way, they look at your socials, they communicate with you. It's very difficult, I feel, for Geminis to completely let go, and I don't think they want to. Was that possibly an issue between you and him? Sorry, we have so many more cards to read through, but I just love talking to you right now. He hasn't watched me but I can see if I want and see his stuff. Yeah, he hasn't blocked you. What was I just going to ask? Shoot, I had a really important question to ask. I hope it comes back to me. The issue with communication. How, okay, so, he broke up with me. Yeah. So there was some kind of communication breakdown. I mean, I dumped by Geminis before, and like all of a sudden, like a week later, and I'm trying to give you hope because I don't know how healthy this is really. Because after we met, and sorry, one sec. Oh, that's what I was going to ask. Did you feel like, was it about another girl or something like that? Because after we met and he came back to my house, he didn't message me. Oh, okay. Interesting. Because I didn't feel like it was another girl. I was just curious because they do keep roles, as you know, or as you mentioned, he's vacationing with females right now. They do keep female friends for sure. He posted this one here, and I snapped at him, and he was mad for a while. And after that, I was posting stuff like, he's hurting me, blah blah. There's someone else, and he snapped when he saw my notes and brings everything. Likely because there wasn't somebody else. That's something I've noticed a lot about Geminis. They have, well, interesting friendship for sure. Almost an equal amount of men and women in their sphere. I think it has to do with the Castor and Pollux thing. But his general energies, we have this Queen of Wands. You're the one that he sees as his Queen of Wands. You're the one that he sees as the gorgeous, the attractive woman, the divine feminine counterpart in his life. Then watches me every day and last removes me. Yeah, that's it hurts, love. I understand, and you're so young too. Yeah, I mean now, but probably less as much, only because I've just learned more about relationships and signs. I was just going to tell you, stupid, if I show you the breakup, I feel like you might take it the wrong way, but you're so childish and full of shit. I won't take it the wrong way, honey. I wouldn't take it the wrong way. I was just going to say, I don't want you to worry. I don't want you to be sad. And self, that is such a, like, so just like, yeah, yes, absolutely. I was going to say, it's just it felt like a very dismissive thing to say, but then I saw this here, 9 of Swords reverse. 9 of Swords is in fear. When it's in its reverse form, it's saying, don't worry. He's not worried, and you shouldn't be worried because he has full his thought here. So send me what you want to send. Do you want me to pause for a moment, love? We got good news. Don't worry. But if you need me to pause, it's all good. I can take a vape break. He tells me I won't look for me, then watches me every day and follows me and likes my stuff, and knows that he's someone, so he doesn't get bad. Yeah, he is very childish, and Geminis are very childish. They are the second sign, or sorry, the third sign in the. They're very youthful. They're very and which is great, but childishness is a different thing. No, I'm not here to judge you, nor of course not here to judge you. Certainly not here to judge him. Not here to judge anyone. It's not me. I'm not a judge. But yeah, send it over to me. I'm gonna. Let's see. If you want to. Oh. English Rose. Give me just a sec, hun. I'm just reading it. Sorry, man, I'm reading it. Why, babe? Okay, I've gathered a couple. Are you here with me, Laura? I've gathered a couple things from that. 2 things. A couple. 2 things. Let me pull up this. There. Here. Is what I called spam. Okay. I just want to make sure you're still here with me, girl, because I got some things to say. And, yeah, just me trying. Yeah, so really paranoid. He made some comments that it was something about you using his name or something like that. I don't know what. Maybe that is something specific. Paranoia. Oh yeah. Little boy had a tantrum. Secondly, I don't know if you've ever dated an air sign before. They need their freedom. I'm an air sign myself, and they need their independence, their freedom, but we're also very, very loyal. Not everyone. You can't, you can't judge every single person. We are not defined by our signs, but I think what is bothering him is I'm not seeing. We'll get into it, but I'm not seeing other women here. I am not seeing other women, and the fact that you may. I don't think you accused. I don't even think you accused him. Maybe you did hide something, but the fact that that was even done, that took for a loop. And thinking about Geminis I've dated, air signs, especially Geminis I've dated, that would really not. Yes, I wrote in my private notes, he's hurting me, I was having an episode. Yeah, no, we need to talk about that offline. That's definitely not okay. That's not love. It's not caring. Do I believe he loves you in his own way? I do, but I think he needs a wake up call. But you can tell me you're busy. Yeah, exactly. It takes 2 seconds to pick up a phone and just say busy, and he doesn't even have to say where he is, right? Like, I mean, I don't know if that's how you feel, but you can let me know you can't speak. Exactly. It's not difficult, you know, with phones in our reach. So let's get to his thoughts. And we used all every day for months. Yeah, he's very immature. No, I wasn't. That's the thing. I wasn't implying that. You seem very. When I was reading your messages, I was like, wow, you're so flex. Like you're very, very flex, and yeah, you just want that communication. And Geminis, they are the communicators. They talk. You seem very what? You seem very respectful of what he's doing. Like, you weren't accusatory, like, oh, you're off doing this, blah blah blah. It was like, can I just talk to you? Like, where are you right now? You know, it wasn't. You weren't. Yeah, you weren't. I was tired. I didn't want to. But yeah, no, and there was nothing untoward that you were saying. Yeah, he wasn't listening. That Geminis talk, but they are not the best listeners. Again, I don't want to put just like one sign into a whole bag of, 12, is it what? 1 out of 12% of the population. But let's go with his thoughts right here. We've got 9 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. Yes, 9 of Swords reversed. He's not worried about you and him. And he does think that you guys are going. He thinks this is in it, but he wants it to be in his hands. So what I mean by that is, I think he wants it to be on his terms, this connection. And that's something that you need to discuss and or meditate on yourself. Exactly. It is. And he thinks that everything's kosher. He thinks that everything's going to go back to where it was. He's off having fun on vacation right now while you are hurting. That really bothers me. I'm not trying to judge anyone, but problematic. That's problematic. His feelings for you. We have the Page of Cups and we have the 6 of Pentacles. This is actually, I mean, as much as I'm starting to not like this guy more and more, I'm sorry, homegirl. He's just reminding me of an ex I had. You are his number one girl. You are his, you fill up his cup. I always call, it was in reverse, the 6 of, no it wasn't, the 6, no, Pentacles. This is the 6 of Pentacles, honey. You're right, the 6 of Cups is reversed. The 6 of did I say Cups? I'm sorry. 6 of Pentacles is upright. Page of Cups I always refer to as the and I don't know how, I forget how long you have been dating again, but I call it the crush card. People sometimes get offended by that, like, oh, just a crush. No, what I mean by that is you're the one who fills up his cup. You're the one who he thinks of. You're the one who he, in December. Okay, you're back from my eyes. You're the one who thinks of when he, I'll be vulgar, when he, has time alone. You're thinks of when he sees a beautiful dress and he walks past the store and thinks, oh God, like, she would look beautiful in that. Okay. And I can't, and thank you for telling me that. I can't speak for any other psychic. That's what I always say, but I always appreciate when people let me know, like, someone else said that too. Confirmation. 6 of Pentacles. This is what I always want to see, not just in romance, but in everything. but especially I really love seeing it in romance because it is so hard to find someone who has the same amount of affections, the equal amount of affections that you do for them. Six of Pentacles is an equal balance. An equal balance. They also say he'll take time. Well, we'll get to that in a moment. You did predict our first breakup. Okay. I'm sorry about that, honey. Well, actually, I'm not sorry about that because I only tell the truth. But I'm sorry that it happened. And I'm terribly sorry that it happened. And, but I will never lie. I will never, sugarcoat things. So what I'm telling you right now, I'm not sugarcoating. I'm not trying to give you hope. I'm not trying to, as much as I want to. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing, here, and feeling, okay? Now I go to his intentions. We have the Ace of Swords reversed. You said it'll be short-lived. It was Chariot inverted. We broke up, then got back together. Okay. The breakup would be short-lived. Okay. Yeah, no, this isn't over, honey. This is not over. From what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, this is not over. And we're gonna get to his intentions here. We got the Ace, and you got me right. You caught me. Ace of Swords, or you didn't catch me, but I maybe said Six of Cups reversed when it was the feelings, which was for a time. Okay. So intentions, we have Ace of Swords reversed, Ace of Pentacles, and Six of Cups reversed. In terms of his intentions right now, yes, he is pissed. He's not happy. Does he still think of you and feel deeply for you? Yes, absolutely. But it is I'm not making comparisons, but it's mentally messing him up too. It's causing him a lot of mental distress. I care. Yes, because I care about people and I don't want to be hurting, but at the same time, if he's not taking care of his mental health issues, then we've got a problem here. Just sorry, I just saw that you typed something. I see what you wrote. Which was for a time. It's very contradicting. Welcome to the Gemini world. Welcome to the Gemini world of contradictions. Have you dated a Gemini before? There's something else. They're their own breed of animal, I swear. So yeah, I'm not saying like, oh, so sad, he's hurting more than you. No, hell no. But he is hurting, and possibly as equally as you. Do I feel like this is an excuse or a way to just be like, oh, poor Phoebe? No, this isn't, because you're hurting and you're not directly hurting him as he's hurting you. It was your first kiss. Oh. Okay. So this is a whole new world. Okay. Yeah. Again, we had this Page of Pentacles. We've got this Ace of Pentacles. He believes he's got you in the bag. He believes that he's got you. There's nothing he can say or do that will push you away. That's his belief. And a lot of Geminis don't take no for an answer. I'm not saying they're rapists or anything, but they get what they want. They get what they want, and they don't. When you tell a Gemini no, it's Geminis and Leos don't take no well for an answer at all. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Yeah, fixed signs. We have our boundaries, and we have, our self-respect. It's, yeah. I hear you. So let's get to the Six of Cups reversed with his intentions. And you're the one who reminded me. Thank you. I love the Six of Cups reversed with his intentions. He's not happy. He's not happy right now. And he's on vacation, and he's not happy. That tells me something. You're not there with him. He could just be having a bad time. I mean, I know I travel with friends. I travel with people I date, and sometimes it's, and that's kind of a detractor for friends and people I date. Like, if we don't travel well together, we're not going to do well together, like, further on. He's not happy right now. He's not happy where he's traveling. He's looking, and sadly, he's doing his, when I asked about the girl, I didn't do anything romantic, but kept getting the 5 of coins. Oh, then yeah, that's nothing romantic. 5 of Pentacles, really? Because 5 of Pentacles is poverty and feeling left out in the cold. It's abandonment. It's like, people ask me what my least favorite card is, and I say I don't have one. I have 4. It's all of the 5s: 5 of Pentacles, Swords, Cups, and Wands. They're terrible, and I get all the love cards inversed, like they showed up but inverted. I'll tell you this too, girl. I do my very best not to read for myself. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I am. I know I'm a good reader. But when you read for yourself, I'm sure you're a good reader too, but when you read for yourself, your own... Oh, your friend that did the reading. I'm sorry, never mind. Well, what I'm seeing here is he absolutely... Oh, he said the same thing, yeah. And it's tempting. It is very tempting to want to read for oneself. You've got a question and you've got an ability, but I do my very, very best to go to my friends who are readers, just because I get wildly different messages. He comes back myself. I got the Tower, and I was debated. The Tower would tell me that, yeah, he's gonna come back. Absolutely. This whole, I wish that that I was back at home so I could show you debater. Yeah, Geminis are debaters. They are, that's the problem is they will often just, if it's something they don't want to talk about, they'll often just change the subject. I hear you. Yeah. The Tower can be destructive. The way I usually see it, abruption. If he has not been in your life for a certain amount of time here, if you pulled the Tower, it's likely that he's going to come crashing back into your life. And that's not the best adjective to use for someone who's going back into someone's life. Like, it's going to be crashing. He's going to abruptly, Yeah, most people do. I don't. It depends on the context. But if I were you and I had pulled that, I would think, oh yeah, no, he's coming back. But it's gonna be the sound and the fury. It's gonna tense. And of course, they always end up depressed in the next few moments. I hear you, love. I hear you, and it's. I always tell people. My clients who've been single for a while, they say, Sophie, I'm thinking about dating again. I always say, make sure you've got thick skin. To me, it's a card of depression. It's the sun in Gemini. The Tower or the Lovers. The Lovers bothers me as a card. The Lovers actually bothers me as a card. The Tower, not so much. Oh, the Ten of Swords. Okay. Well, what I'm seeing here is, yes, he absolutely is coming back. And I'm not just, again, I'm not, I've given you a reading before, and it not only was accurate, but was not pleasant. Excuse me, as much as I hope that, just because you're hurting, and I see and feel the connection that you have towards him, I do hope he comes back towards you, but I worry. I do worry. I know he's going to come back to you. I'll be honest, girl. I would be very hard pressed to believe that he's not going to come back to you. The whole watching you thing, the whole not blocking you, but yet still watching you, yet saying hurtful things to you, that is it's very childish. And think how boys are when they like a girl, when they're little boys. What do? They pull your hair. They tease you. They say mean things. He's a man-child. Sorry, I'm sorry. He did stop watching me after unfollowing. Well, to this I say to you, and I understand. you know, when I mentioned, yes, yeah. And when I mentioned that he wants things on his terms, you said that's incredibly selfish. Absolutely. Hell, a partnership is supposed to be equal, but two people. It's not just one person's terms by another person's terms. So to answer your question, yes, he is coming back, love. He is. So and even if, and I'm not saying that just to get you out of your pain. I have no doubt he's coming back. I have no doubt. Do I want him to come back into your life? I won't answer that. I won't answer that. I know that he's a very special man to you, and I know that you guys have a special connection. But if he's not taking care of his mental health, this is just get worse. He's 30 years old. Can you imagine him in 10 years? And he refuses to take care of it? That's why I didn't want to say the crush thing. I really didn't want to say the crush thing, but it's just the name I use for the card. But you're the one that fills his cup up. You're the one that continues his cup up. And he used to make me so jealous I would lash out at female friends. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they will do that. They will try and do that. I think a lot of Geminis have a complete either they have no concept of what jealousy is, or they're diabolical. You feel it. Well, I'm a girl's girl. Whenever a man does that to me, and when I was younger, it was not the same way, but I've realized now over the years, I'm just like, no, she ain't the problem. She's actually fine. He's the problem. You know what I mean? Sometimes women are the problem. Sometimes other women are the problem. But from my observations, I have found that men they're the ones that usually initiate things. They are the ones that usually... I can't tell you how many times I've gone on dates with guys who had girlfriends, and guess what? They didn't say anything. You know, so if he is, which I don't think he is, if he's chaining any of these girls, don't. Doesn't that sound like two gay men having sex? Sorry, but I think it's so funny. I love the front thing. But I can really hurt him. I can't really hurt him, and to me, I can hurt the people, but not me. He can also be jealous and possessive. Yeah. I think his erection won't last for women who look for sex. Okay. And you mentioned he parties a lot. That I'm sure that has to do with it. Because it sounds like he's not taking care of his mental health. He's not on medications for any. So that he's a young man, and yeah, that makes sense. Wow, Laura, this is He told me, but I don't believe him. He told you that he's not functioning? Because I've found that with a lot of, like, Gemini guys. God, I'm thinking of 7 right now. Oh, he's not on medication. Okay. Yeah, they all had issues too. Yeah. And he's not taking care of it. There's just a multitude of issues there, and... He is, but you don't believe it. Yeah, I don't either. With this kind of behavior, I just don't. Do you feel safe around him? You don't feel threatened physically? It's just he emotionally hurts you, and that's not okay either. Because I mean, I was in an abusive relationship where I was screamed at constantly, was verbally abused, and my excuse was, well, he doesn't hit me. Stayed with the guy for almost 5 years. Wasted a lot of my life because of that, and I just you feel safe in person. Yes, I am, Phyllis. Yes, thank you. Hello, girl. You feel astonished how much you triggered your BPD. I'm not astonished because we're dealing with people who, as someone who has, mental health issues, if there's two people that are dealing with it, I'm assuming you're dealing with yours, and yours tell me. He says he's dealing with his. There's likely to be some kind of. You've been dating since December. 8 months. Did you notice something? When was the first time you noticed something regarding him in this situation? You probably told me already, and I'm sorry if I forgot. And he pursued you for a month. Okay. Were you sure about him? Were you just like he's like, lovely, but he's not boyfriend material? Did you have like doubts? He was pushy and wouldn't take no for an answer. What did I tell you, girl? And I finally met him. I was in love with him. I was already heartbroken. Yeah, they're charmers. They know how to get what they want, and they don't take no for an answer. And you couldn't trust him. Yeah, you love. I hear you. Well, in conclusion, he is coming back. Be prepared, because the other person hurt me. I already was hurt by my ex Libra. Gotcha. Okay. You feel like you weren't healed before you started seeing him. You were like trying to heal from your ex before seeing him, and he pushed it, right? His was on his terms, on his time. Yep. Oh yeah. They can also be really embarrassing and really not charming. I'll be real. Like I've definitely had like experiences with Geminis that were disgusting, embarrassing, not hot. About Percy. Yes, I remember that name because it's so British. So British. Yes. No, I do. I don't remember the cost of the readings that we did for you in person. Sorry, for you and Percy. But okay. So, and when did you and Percy break up? I'm here. It wasn't very positive. You didn't see that? I just lit a candle. He's a diagnosed sociopath. Okay. We weren't really dating, but he was playing with feelings, keeping me around, giving me false hope. Anna, hey girl. All right, I will still be on in 10 minutes. We're just having a little party. I haven't seen y'all guys for so long. I missed you. I missed all of you guys. Yeah. I don't know we're sociopath or narcissist. That's a good question, Phyllis. That's definitely something to wonder there. Laura's got an answer. Sociopath? Yeah. Well, I don't know. NPDs can be really, really... But then sociopaths, they're... them ever. Narcissists at least have feelings. Yeah, but the thing with narcissists is... And what I always tell clients is they have feelings. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've had to tell clients. Yeah, I can't tell you how many clients, Phyllis, you can back me up on this. They're involved with a narcissist, and I'll be like, this man loves you, or this woman loves you. And they'll be like, why? They're treating me like garbage. They're doing this, that, and the other. I'm like, because that's how a narcissist loves. They do have feelings, but a lot of them, I don't want to say it's not real love, and I don't want to say they don't know how to love, but because I think that's one of the meaning in the world, but they have no shame in destroying you. Yeah. But I feel like narcissists are kind of the same way, girl. I don't know, just from my observations, they have no problem destroying. I've seen a lot of good people be destroyed by narcissists. It's not good. What are Capricorn men like? I'll tell you more about that offline. I've only dated 2 Capricorns in my life, and they're they'll let you know it fall. It's very hard for them to allow themselves to fall for someone. They're control freaks in that sense. They will never hurt you. They will never try and intentionally hurt you. Yeah, I think both are just, in my opinion, I think both are just good folks to stay away from, because yeah, no, both have the ability to really really diabolically hurt someone and not have regard for someone's mental health, an issue that they're putting them through. It's not a competition, like, but in my opinion, it's just not good for either. I asked my mom for some money while going to the shop. I hope I'll get enough. I hope you'll be here. I will be here. I'm just chilling here. Anna's here. She said she's gonna donate in 10 minutes. I'm probably gonna just run over to the kitchen, get a little snack, refill my drink, and might have time for a little smoke. I am in France. Yes, I'm in France on Thursday. Yeah. Oh, you want to see something really, really pretty, Phyllis? I couldn't believe this. But I'll show you at the top of the hour, too. Oops, wrong way. Watch, I dropped my iPad. So I got you. But, wait. I don't know if you know what that is, but looks kind of like a very sparkly baguette. This is, ooh, sorry. That, yes, I am indeed. Yes, it is La Tour Eiffel. We love her. And let's see, what time is it right now? Because at the top of the hour, she always sparkles. So in 12 minutes, we will be watching her sparkle. And I was a pervert the other day, and I went on a walk, and I walked underneath her. I was like, I am so sorry, madame. I am so sorry. Looking up your skirt. I was thinking about Janet Jackson come back to me videos. I always think of, okay, I need to watch that tonight. I haven't seen that in so long. I always think of Prince. You Got the Look with Sheena Easton. It's in Paris, and I forget what. I think it was I don't know. I forget the name of the place that it was filmed, but totally reminds me of that. You got the look. You got the look. And the police car, great. Yeah. Yeah, no, I freaking love it here. If I could, I would move here. I can. I'm a European citizen. Frick, I can. I should. I will. Manifestation, visualization, manifestation. Always gotta keep dreaming. Absolutely, sweetheart. Absolutely. Cherry World, welcome. Yeah, it's more expensive than here. It's really ridiculous. It's scary. It's scary. When just the whole state of California is pretty much more expensive than Paris. When San Francisco is more expensive than Manhattan. When LA is more expensive than San Francisco. It's scary. It is scary. Phyllis, I gotta talk to you offline. We have Kiki. I gotta tell you some things. Hi, Cherry World. You absolutely can. I don't do free readings. It's donation only. But I am not tooting my own horn here, but I'm a good one. Very good reader. That's why I know readings. But I'm also very affordable. If you have questions, to 777 for a mini reading. All my donation information can be found at the top. We're gonna wait for Laura. We're gonna wait for Anna. I'm chilling in this beautiful place tonight. I'll probably go for a walk later on. Maybe go to a bar. I don't know. I'm gonna what should I do? I'm gonna get some yogurt. I'll be right back, you guys. I will be right back. I'm gonna put something to let y'all know that Sophie is coming back. Here, where should I place this on? No, that doesn't work. I have to find something higher. Oh, maybe this will. Oh, no. Still too low? Good lord. Another one then. Damn. Sick. Oy vey. Let's see. This works. Yay! It does. Alright. We are open for business, y'all. Sophie's just chilling. Oh, Phyllis, are you still there? I'd love to tell you about Capricorn. Not too much experience again, but personal experience. I haven't dated too many Capricorn guys myself. But I have a lot of clients who have, and Tower reversed always comes up. I don't want to call them control freaks, but they know the repercussions of falling for someone emotionally, and they are such dedicated workers that they often will settle for hermitude and a disruptive work space or work life. That's one thing I can tell you. Let me think about a few other things. I don't know what to do tomorrow. Where did the other one? Here it is. Why does it look like I have like serious rings under my eyes? It must be the lighting. I look like a raccoon. I look like I have black eyes. I don't. Yes, yes. Yeah, it can be hard to definitely communicate with them and open up. Um, and yeah, they don't fall easy. And a lot of them, my father, my family really likes astrology. Even my father, and he would always say when I was younger, Capricorns are lonely. They're lonely people. I'm like, Dad, like, what are you talking about? Like, I know married Capricorns. I know, like, Capricorns in relationships, Capricorns and many friends. But the older I get, the more I observe, I'm like, damn, Daddy was right. Dad's always right. He had a point. They can. I'd say next to Aquarius, they're likely the most comfortable to be on their own romantically. They are very social. They have a lot of friends. They keep a lot of friends. They usually keep a big circle of friends. Um, but it scares them to it scares them to fall. Yeah, yeah. It scares all of us, right? It scares them the most, I feel. It's that's, I mean, everyone has control issues. Every person has control issues, right? But I feel like with Capricorns, that's their control issue. All right, honey bunny, that's fine, Laura. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, my mom gave me 10 pounds, and I'm gonna buy 2 milk. I will have to see how much else is left. All right, love. All right. No problem. Thank you so much, love. Thank you. It's here to help. Yeah, no, I figured you were talking about him. We know his name. I'm not going to. Wait, I do know his name. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it unless you don't yeah, no, it's it'd be a long process with them. It'd be a long process. And that's the problem. Is I've always, relax. I've always believed that, when two people like each other, even with Capricorns, like I dated a last year. There was distance, as literal, it was long distance. But I could tell he was reticent to fall for anyone. And we still talk, we're still friends, we still talk regularly. And he mentioning that he was coming out here, or not here, but to the West Coast. And I was like, dude, like, and he mentioned he was going on like a hike somewhere, and he needed like a Sherpa of some type. And I was like, that sounds freaking awesome. Like, are you like asking me like buddy to like join you, or like, because I'm totally like with that stuff. He was like, no, but thank you. I'm like, why are you talking now? But he was like, but really this is about me and not needing or not feeling the need to have a woman by my side. I'm like, okay, I hear you. Not feeling the need to, I guess, I mean, a Sherpa could be a woman or a man. Well, he meant like, romantically or friendship-wise or whatever. He wants to go alone. I totally respect that. Loners, again, the Capricorn lonesome goat, tough. I thought he just wanted a friend. It's like, do you need a buddy, man? He's going through it. He's going through it, and I feel happy for him. I was like, dude, like, I'll be there for support if you need. I mean, I can't, because I can't take the time off, but I thought he was asking that, but no, it was more a declaration of like, I don't need my friends with me. I don't need a new woman with me. I need to go off into nature by myself, but I'm not quite capable enough to like the Southwest and the desert on my own, like safely. So I need that. I'm like, okay. I think it was like a declaration of independence for him. Because I think from what I know of him, when he does go on vacations, it's like specifically like not for even like enjoyment or rest. It's more like maybe I'll meet a girl, and I think that's really healthy. I think that's really healthy for him, or anyone, everyone. Just wherever you go, there you are. Yeah, there's different types of people throughout the world, but I think it'll be really good. But that I'm just using that. He doesn't watch my channel, so no big deal. But I just think that's a good example of how Capricorn men can be. I think with women, it's different. I think we have more of a need. Oh shoot! Ah! Did I miss it? No! Is anyone watching my channel? If you are, you're gonna see something really, really amazing right now. She's glistening. She's sparkling. And she does it at the top of every hour for 5 minutes. Aww. There we go. Woo! Sorry about that. This up. Okay. Aaron seems lonely, and I appreciate my support because I'm the only one that knows about Ohio, and I think it hurt him since he moved that his Facebook page went quiet, and now he's seeing who is really there for him. His Facebook page went quiet. No one knows about the fact that he didn't let people know that he moved to Ohio and is working there. That's surprising. It's actually 11:04. It's 11:04 right now. So it will be minuit in Paris in just a little bit. I think I'm mad he left North Carolina. I think I get that sense too. Hi Laura, I saw that you just came back, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I got that sense too, that people weren't thrilled that he was leaving, but Capricorn, like I was telling you, the Capricorn career thing is just it means more to them than it does. I hate to say it, but I feel like it means more to them than it does relationships. Their job is everything to them, and he found one real fast. He lost one, but he found another one really fast, quickly, and that's very admirable. Excuse me. But again, with the priorities, I'm left with $6, which is enough for a mini. Is it £6 or $6? I feel like they don't care about it Cincinnati. Oh, they don't care about Cincinnati. They want to see Tokyo or like New York or somewhere. Yeah, I hear you. Like just like snobby kind of stuff. Guy's a hard ass worker and he's young. He's doing well. He's doing, especially for a journalist. £6. You're good, girl. You're good. All right. No problem. I will repeat. I love British sterling. We love British sterling. We're very proud of that. And I'm not gonna dox you, but I think I saw where you're from in England. I'll tell you later. We're gonna chat later. I'll tell you where I'm from. And you were born. Oh, and Phyllis, you were born north of Cincinnati in Dayton. And ring-a-ding-ding. I normally have a bell. I don't know if you're a member, but I ring a bell when people make a donation. Thank you so much for your donation, Laura. Thank you, sweetheart. Of course. More on Philippe. We need to get to the bottom of things. C'est vrai? But I'm not here to trigger you or anything. I'm here to bring you just truth and hopefully and I have thought of there were a couple things that came to mind after we did that reading. Hopefully I'll remember and I'll write them down. Okay, Felipe. So yeah, just tell me how you want me to ask the question. I just realized what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm really excited. I didn't know if I wanted to go to the Rick Owens exhibit or go to the flea market. I forgot about the flea market. I'm going to the flea market tomorrow. Yay! Even though I don't have any money, I just love going there. Oh, sorry. I'm still here, y'all. I don't know anymore. I'm in distress. Okay. All right, honey. Let me think. I'm picking up on his stress on the job, like he's having headaches, and I started crying. I think I'm picking up on his emotions subconsciously. I don't want to get too deep there, Phyllis. I mean, we're empaths here, and we feel for people, but you know, you have to take care of number one. You know. Okay, I'm thinking of a question for you, Laura. Do you want me to tell you what my question is? Or what I would ask? God, my lips look a mess right now. All right, sweetheart. So you don't know what to ask. Do you want me to suggest a question? Because I spent so much money recently on tarot. Oh, been there myself. Again, with the not, like, even when I'm on a budget, like, I do my very best not to read for myself. I'm an empath. It's like we were intertwined. He's thinking about me a lot, and yeah. That's tough, Phyllis. I was in a very similar situation with another Capricorn. It's not over. I mean, it's over in the sense romantically, but he's still a very good friend of mine. 1 to 2K. Good Lord, who are you going to? Who charges that much? My good Lord. Or was it just lots of little readings? Deb, how are you doing, girlfriend? How are you? You stick around. Hey, girl, you stick around for, I guess it's a long time, 5 minutes, and I'm gonna show you the glowing Eiffel Tower here. Okay, that 15 quid a reading, that's fine. But yeah, lots of them and lots of different people. Okay. Because I've heard from some clients, they'll be like, oh, I went to one reader. I had one client who, I'm sorry, I don't get offended easily, but she was just like, I went to a better reader. I'm like, do I want your money? You know? Yeah, I guess that better reader told her that she's gonna find her love and blah blah blah, and I keep on telling her, like, girl, you gotta leave this guy you're with or else you're not gonna find him. She doesn't want. It's fine. Love her to death. She's great. But didn't like the fact that she mentioned 11/11. Make a wish, everybody. Make a French wish. You're getting the same messages from 3 different people. Okay. All right. Yeah, she definitely got very different message from me, but that's what I'm saying is there's people who sugarcoat, and I think you're identifying those who don't. I know you're identifying those who don't. Yeah, no, she was going to a sugarcoater, and I don't think she was too happy. Anyway, I just don't like it. I don't like being referred to as someone who's a better reader. Like, you know, even if they feel that way, don't say it. Just keep that to yourself. Glow in the dark cards. I wish. I really want to buy some now. I didn't even know those existed, but I'm sure they do. Right, Deb? I felt that was really rude. It hurt my feelings. I don't let things get to me too much. She was going through a lot, and she can be really, and when I say, I mean like really like I can maybe tell that she might be drinking, you know, or something else. And there's a problem with that, but like in an unhealthy way. Like I would never say that to someone. Like, you said, wait. You said you had to show something. I thought you said glow. You were always right, but there were times you were a bit off, but never bad. And that's just that's tarot. Or maybe I just am not that great. But to me, that's the nature of tarot, because energies are constantly in flux. And wait, what are we talking about? I'm so confused now. The Eiffel Tower. I'll show you the Eiffel Tower in a sec. That too. Sometimes they mean something we don't think they do. With me, I believe that tarot is reading current energies, and energies are current always in flux. You know, if I read something for one person one day, it can change the next day. You know, there's so many things that are set in stone. I always got scared of the Ten of Swords, but that always was depression, never an ending, but even in silence. Can I tell you something about the Ten of Swords? It takes one sword to impale a man. Just one. The Ten of Swords to me, and I gave a reading to my brother earlier, the Ten of Swords to me is overkill. It's not so much an ending, so much seeing things as much heavier and or darker than they actually are. You know? And you don't have to agree with me, baby. You don't have to agree with me. It's just my opinion. Hey, Teresa, thank you so ringy ding ding. Thank you so much for your donation, love. I bought readings every single day and it's the same thing, mental agony. We don't want to cause you mental agony, love. We want to set you free with the truth. That's why I do what I do. I'm not, you know, I'm not making the big books on here. I really love what I do, and I don't feel like I'm bad. For weeks every single day, even after you followed me, it's there in the same messages. So, honey bunny, what do you want me to suggest a question for you? I mean, Ten of Swords is, oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it's one's own mental agony. It takes one sword to impale a man, but it's mental agony. I hear you. Okay, and you don't have to agree with this, Laura, but I would like to ask, is he actually taking care of his mental health? Do you want to ask that? Or do you want to ask about the women he's with? Because I'm genuinely, I am not suspicious of the women he's with, or woman, or whatever. I'm genuinely not. I'm genuinely concerned about his mental health and whether he's taking care of it. No, because he's not with me and I want him to be with me. Oh, okay. I suggest for Laura, what can she do to take care of herself during this time? Just received a donation from Deb. Ring a ding ding. Thank you so much, Deb. Sorry, one second. I can show you a photo he posted today with them. I feel no energies. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling any energies either. No. Maybe you can do a spread or something. I don't know. I just want more on me and him. Okay. I got you. Yeah, let me check that out real quick. Oh, yeah. No. Those are friends. They're not interested. He's not interested. And I don't like talking about people's, like, physical appearance other than like you're a beautiful woman. You with her before as well. Yeah. No, the energy between the three of them, friends. I don't know how long they've known each other, but there's nothing romantic. I know the look of love in people's eyes. That I know. Okay, angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is the ultimate outcome between Laura and Philippe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will be the ultimate outcome between Philippe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will be the ultimate outcome between Laura and Philippe? Messengers and spirit guides. What will be the ultimate outcome between Laura and Philippe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will be the ultimate outcome between Laura and Philippe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will be the ultimate outcome between Laura and Philippe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will be the ultimate outcome between Laura and Philippe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will be the ultimate outcome between Laura and Philippe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will be the ultimate outcome between Laura and Philippe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will be the ultimate outcome between Laura and Philippe? You typed something and I didn't read it, so I'm gonna read it real quick. You're right, you're right. Let's be nice. Yes. Okay. We have 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Girl, the Devil, and Queen of Swords. I'm telling you. All right, anybody who needs a question, all my donation information can be found at the top of the chat. Thank you so much. He's coming back to you. He's coming back to you, Laura. This is blowing my mind. This is blowing my mind. Ace of Pentacles, which we had in your last reading. 2 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles. Yes, there will be a reunion between the 2 of you, absolutely. As long as you want it. As long as you want it. Because he isn't watching right now, you know. Well, you can believe whatever you want to believe, love, but this is just what I'm seeing. Ace of Pentacles. There's going to be a new beginning. He's going to balance you into his life. Like, okay, girl, I do readings for myself sometimes, okay? If I asked a similar question about someone I really cared about and I saw this, I'd be like, oh yeah, we're getting back together. It's going to work. 3 of Pentacles, he wants this to work with you. He wants this to work. He's not showing it. He's showing it in a weird ass way, but I've been through so much pain, it's hard to believe. I understand, love. I understand. I believe that he's going to do his best to make it up to you, and if he doesn't, then we've got a diabolical problem. But with the Queen of Swords is very, very fair and very apologetic, and I think that I strongly believe that he is feeling low-key embarrassed about his behavior. He knows they're wrong. She can also be mean. Who is she? Oh, he can also be mean. Anyway, the only problem, the Queen of Swords, no, up reversed, I'd say yes. I did a reading for my brother earlier today, and yes, the Queen of Swords reversed is not a fair judge. The Queen of Swords upright is someone with a fresh start and does not have any bitterness of the past, who's starting something fresh. The 2 of you are I don't say inexplicably, but you are, that's not the word I'm looking for, you are undeniably drawn and attracted to one another in a very, very deep way. Girl, everybody, there's not many people in the chat, but please back me up. I don't lie. I'm here to lie or get, and rarely do I ever even get fully upright cards in my layout. Oh, in your layout in decks. Okay. Every time. Oh, okay. Got you. No, because you in this reading. And well, it's both of you. That's the thing. Because there's going to have to be some forgiveness here. On your part. He's wrong. And with forgiveness comes apologies, comes making things right. And I believe that this is both of you. You are, I can't say this is healthy attraction to the two for both of you, but it's undeniable. It is undeniable. It's inextricable. You are bound. You are bound, literally with chains. And you can shoot those chains if you want. We even have the eternity symbol over this Two of Pentacles. I understand, love. I understand. I know that. Why did I shake my head? No. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. There have been times where I've woken up and I'm like, oh, God, he's not here with me. Like, that sucks. And then I look to, like, my left or my right or wherever I'm sleeping in. Dude, A, B, C, whatever. I'm not talking about, okay, but, you know, the guy I'm into is there. And I'm like, oh. And I go back to sleep and I'm at peace. I don't know if that's the same energy there. Yes, I memorized the entire tarot right away. I can picture them in my head. Yeah. You gotta take care of yourself, love. You gotta take care of yourself. You are number one. You are number one, and I know the pain. It's literal heartache. It's literal heartache. It's a little heartache. It's a little ache. No, I know what you're talking about, love. Woke up, I saw he watched my story, went to sleep smiling, but when I woke up, he was gone from my followed. And that's why I wanted to ask if he's going to change, if he's taking care of himself, because I know how much you guys care about each other, but if he's going to continue being this way, do you want to be with someone who's this way towards you, who affects you so much? You know? So I'm telling you, yeah, he's coming back. I had full belief in that earlier. I have full belief in that now. He's coming back. New start. Brand new beginning. Apologies. And it probably seems difficult to comprehend. But I'm telling you, girl. But change, that's precisely. Will he change when he comes back? That's okay, honey. That's okay. That's also something that is not truly predictable. Like I said, nothing is absolutely set in stone. Certain things are, but most things aren't. Most things are based on current energies. And if he's not taking care of his mental health now, when will he? And it will only get worse as he gets older. So it's something, it's a Four of Swords situation for you. Felicia, I'm doing great. I'm in Paris. And you know how I feel when I'm here. I'm happy. How can someone hurt so much from another? You mean you hurting from him? Girl, I've been there. We're sensitive people. And I don't hurt people. I do my very best not to. I can't even think of anyone I have ill will towards in my life. Even people have done me really wrong. Because hurt people, but I just cut them out of my life. But my mom says I'm crazy and obsessed. Low key, girl. I'm gonna keep it real, mama. You're I wouldn't say obsessed. The weather is lovely, Felicia. Thank you. I wouldn't say obsessed, but I think it's a good time to you know the cards. To Four of Swords. I know you have been, but a deep Four of Swords. There are 8.5 billion people on this planet, and there's more dudes than women. We've got the advantage. I know. It sounds so stupid, but really, like there's a lot of people out there, and I know you found a guy that you really connect with, and that's hard to find. I understand, but a good man is hard to find. And is he good? Because I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling that he's not a bad man, but he's sick. He's sick. You know, I thought you can replace him. You said you can't. No, we can't replace anybody because everybody is a snowflake. Everybody is completely unique. We cannot replace anybody. And exactly, even with your ex, you still love him. And it's like when you go through a breakup and so you're like, I'm sad, I'm lonely, I'm going to go on a date with someone. What happens with you? With me? I compare them to the last person. And, oh girl, I was 5 years for me. 5 years of healing and hurting. But it's really important not to compare. It's hard, I know. With me, I can't move on if anyone else, I can't. Yes, you can, Laura. Yes, you can. But with Felipe, too, was so different. You're going to Guatemala? It's like I felt like Percy didn't exist. I'm completely over an ex. It's been 4 years. It's like, and that's what I'm saying, Laura. And you forgot everything in seconds. Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm trying to imply here, is that there's another person out there. It's not Philippe, it's not Percy, but there's another guy out there. And it might be advantageous to spend some time alone for a little bit. That's the question when Laura's finished. Yeah. I don't know if a cord cutting is I mean, if he's hurting you this much, love, I would recommend that. Yeah. You got to take care of yourself, and I know, but I tried looking, but I don't want to, and I can't replace. No, and you can't replace people, but you can find someone better. Promise you, girl, you're a beautiful English rose. Find someone better. And it's not even about physical beauty. You've got an energy to yourself. You've got a lovely energy. The problem is I always hurt like this over people. It'll change. It'll change as you get older. I was very much like you. I was very much like you when I was your age, and it has taken a little while, not too long, but it is something that you have to like really practice, putting yourself above other people, and having your boundaries, maintaining boundaries, and knowing that there's other people out there. And I don't mean to sound dismissive at all. I hear you. I feel you. I feel your emotions 100%. But that is what I'm gonna leave you. I'm depressed if they don't talk to me, and it makes me insane. Like, why you're not talking to me? That makes sense. Because he doesn't make sense. Because people who are like that are not sensical. I don't know if Deb's still here, but Deb, people who are not well in the head and who are not taking, I don't like the word crazy, people who are mentally ill and are not taking care of that, there's no way of making sense of it. There's no way of making sense of their behavior, because they making sense of it. Yeah, and I'm not telling you to give up. I'm not telling you to give up. But I would like you to, I can't tell you what to do, but I'd like you to meditate just more on it. That's all, honey. Oh, he's gone. How long has he gone for, sweetheart? Do all the things that make you happy. And I have recommendations for you, but we do have a line. I do have to read for other people. But now that one's on Instagram, I have like things that I would like to recommend to you to take care of yourself while he's gone. He broke up with me last month, okay. He's coming back, I'm telling you, girl. He's coming back to you. But we've got to have a game plan. You have got to, and I'm happy to help you to establish a game plan as to what we do when he comes back. He is. Okay. So I feel like an idiot. I always thought of myself. You are a swan, girl. You are a swan, girl, and that's the thing about swans, is that they mate for life and they don't leave their partners. That's probably what you were implying. Okay. All right. Thank you so freaking much, Laura. Thank you so much, love. I really, really appreciate you, and I will be talking to you later tonight. I know, but you're an hour before, but I do want to talk to you just about recommendations on how you can feel. Good, Laura. Thank you so much. Thank you, sweetheart. That's what I'm here for, honestly. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I am. I'm a real one. And it's a, it means a lot to me. I was just going to say, like, I don't like to brag about it, but like I don't make like hella money. Like, y'all see how much I make, and like it's I really like you guys, and it means a lot to me. Because I am a very sensitive person too. Dismiss you when it's done. Oh, Miss Love, I will miss you too, but I'm going to message you tonight, okay, honey? I have like advice for you in terms of like, you asked like, how do I deal with this pain while he's gone? Well, I've got some good tips for you. I hope they're good tips for you. Much love and light to you. Much love and light to you, sweetheart. Teresa, you posted your question. Oh no. No, I'm not me. No, that's not me. Thank you. It's true. It's true. You're telling the truth. It's true. Yeah. Much love and light to you, sweetheart. Here is my question. What new information do I need to know about moving to Guatemala? I know we've talked about that, sweetheart. I know you've talked about that with me. Okay. One sec. You are more than welcome. And again, I will be speaking to you, if not tonight, tomorrow. And if you guys want to see the sparkling, so the Eiffel Tower sparkles every hour. So if you guys can remind me in 45 minutes. Wait, no. 25 minutes. Then I'll show you the sparkling Eiffel Tower because it's so pretty. Some small incidents have moved up the timeline for me. Girl, I gotta tell you about some small incidents that have really fucked up my time. Screwed up my timeline. I'm not supposed to swear on here. Alright. Why do I have so many bruises all over me? Good lord. Oh, because I go to the metro all the time banging into things. Alright. Are you fluent in French, Miss Teresa? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What information does Teresa need to know about moving to Guatemala? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What information does Teresa need to know about moving to Guatemala? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What new information does Teresa need to know about moving to Guatemala? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What new information does Teresa need to know about moving to Guatemala? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What information does Teresa need to know about moving to Guatemala? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What new information does Teresa need to know about moving to Guatemala? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. A French person would agree. They'd probably they would probably be like, oh no, it's your French is, well, it depends on the French person. It depends, but they love hearing non-French, like non-Francophiles, like actually try and like, yeah. I was hardly able to read what you said. I'm useless. I am useless in French. It's embarrassing. I took it 2 years middle school, all 4 years of high school, and 2 years in college. And here I am, and I can speak a damn thing. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What new information does Teresa need to know about Guatemala? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What new information does Teresa need to know about Guatemala? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What new information does Teresa need to know about Guatemala? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What new information does Teresa need to know about Guatemala? Yeah, possibly, yeah. I'm just not good with language. I'm good with English, that's it. We have the world reversed, strength reversed, the cups reversed, 2 of pentacles, and 5 of swords. So I don't know what new information you hired. We haven't spoken since yesterday. I was just going to say what I texted you, but we're going to keep that secret. But thank you for your concern. I've never seen that movie. I'm sorry for not reaching out to you. I love you. I'm sorry. So in terms of new information regarding Miss Teresa moving to Guatemala, we do have the world reversed here. there are definitely difficulties, and I'm not saying that you can't overcome them. We do have conversations with my brother and father that revealed some painful truths. Okay. Because we have this Strength reverse card and this Five of Swords. Defeat, difficulties. But whenever I pull this card, I always say, like, you've got this. Like, you can get battle, and I know you can. But it will take a lot of fortitude, a lot of strength, It will take. It will take very problem-solving skills with this Knight of Cups reversed. Speaking of living situations, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna text you after this live stream. Not good. I'm going back to not the diabolical situation, but likely a very, very scary situation. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Sorry, I'm not getting emotional. So I understand these issues. Sorry, one sec. All right. It's nothing that you can't balance into your life. It's nothing that can't be done, but there are very real difficulties. And actually, when you texted me last night and I was out with my friend, they were talking the same thing. I mentioned how my parents were wanting to retire to Mexico, and like basically some people started doing it like over the past few years. It's getting locked down. I wanted to move here, like Carte Vitale, the medical card, they're shutting that down on people. So the world is changing, and not for the better, but at least right now. But it would take but you were an incredible, you are a creative, you are a very creative person, and you're wickedly smart. You can come up with a viable creative solution to make this work. But the difficulty, excuse me, I need to burp. I'll keep it real. I'm burping right now. Woo! Sorry. Hot. So polite. Yeah, no, there are very real difficulties, and I've been talking about them with other people. Like I want to get the F out of the U.S. as I am. Just don't know how long or how permanent I can make it. But yeah, no, there are difficulties. I want to text. We can call. I'll call you later on. And if you're fine with that, and we can talk about what your I think it was your brother told you. But it doesn't look. It looks very difficult. I hate saying it doesn't look promising. It looks, but it is a challenge. There are very real challenges. Yet, one of the reasons why I love you, one of the reasons why I'm a friend, is because you are just as staggeringly intelligent as you are, and resilient, and very creative in your problem-solving skills. I'm fine with that. Sounds like it may be the wrong place. Possibly. It could just be the wrong place, wrong time. I'm thinking more wrong time as opposed to wrong place, but it could be both. But I am going to call you. Do you mind if I call you tonight? Do you mind? I know some people are weird about talking on the phone, but I like talking on the phone. So, but if you're busy today, that's totally okay. Oh, okay, cool. All right. I love you, Teresa. I really do. Thank you so much. I hope I brought you some kind of clarity there. Again, I don't know the whole situation, but it's odd that I was talking about that last night with my friends when we were having drinks and dinner, and then you texted me right when I was with them. That's interesting. Those old people stay up late and have nothing better to do. Love you. That's funny because I stay up late. I've got nothing better to do, and I guess I'm mid-age. I don't know. Girl, you ain't old. Shut the heck up. Shut the heck up. You fine, girl. I've been a night owl since I was in my 20s. That had nothing to do with age. How does the Libra AB feel after I updated him about the situation with CB? Let's see. Oh, and you want a full 10 card. All right. Give me 1 sec. Because I'm not supposed to. Girl, I mean, y'all know at this point, you reel it. I probably shouldn't say it, but I'm not supposed to show it or talk about it on YouTube, so I'm going to move away. I used to smoke hookah before I was monetized. It was totally fine. I used to have my hookah with me, and everyone loved it. It created a vibe. Yeah, I can't even do that anymore, so 1 sec. And remind me, Deb. Actually, don't even bother reminding me. I got an alarm so I can show you sparkly Eiffel Tower. Because that's the cool one. Oh, no, wrong app. Okay. Alarm for Minuit à Paris. I don't know if anyone's seen that movie. People have feelings towards Woody Allen, as do I. I do not like him as a human being, but in terms of a filmmaker, Midnight in Paris is amazing, if y'all have seen it. Let's see. So CB disrespected you last night and said harmful things and told AB about it. CB said, everybody thinks I'm slow and nobody likes me. Girl, this guy's a wreck. You're right, Deb. You're slow and I don't like you. What, are you kidding me? We're physically distant. I've met you through, no. Your girlfriend, you are not slow. And people like you. I like you a lot. And sometimes you go, sometimes I ask a lot of questions, girl, I don't care. And I told AB about it, and he was mad about it too. Watch it, and AB is the one that's vying for your affections, right? Okay. All right, let's do this. And he's upset that I was in communication with him. Oh, big fucking deal. Sorry, I'm not supposed to say the F word, but CB can eat an app. I'm saying some sassy things tonight. I'm sorry. C can go kick rocks. I'm so slow, but he was begging to do. Yeah, seriously, exactly, precisely, girl. It's ridiculous. It's like I was telling Miss Laura earlier. You can't make sense of certain people. You just cannot make sense. Can't make it up. Can't make sense of it. Okay. So how does AB feel after I updated him about the situation with CB? All right, honey. Anxious masters, and I'm gonna turn this around because and that you're emotionally illiterate? What? Sorry, I just really need to vape. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does AB feel after Deb updated him about the situation with CB? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does AB feel after Deb updated him with the situation with CBD and spirit guides? How does AB feel after Deb updated him with the situation with CBD? Am I for real? CB. Listeners and spirit guides. How does AB feel after Deb updated him about the situation with CB? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did it feel after Deb updated him about her situation with CB? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does AB feel after Deb updated him about CB? Angels, messengers. How does AB feel after Deb updated him on CB? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. AB feel after Dad updated him on CB? Mixed messages and spirit guides. How does AB feel after Dad updated him on CB? Messages and spirit guides. How does AB feel after Dad updated him on CB? Mixed messages and spirit guides. How does Dad feel? Sorry. How does AB feel after Dad updated him on CB? Mixed messages and spirit guides. How does AB updated him on CB? Mixed messages and spirit guides. How does AB feel after Dad updated him on CB? Mixed messages and spirit guides. How does AB feel after Dad updated him on CB? So y'all are still talking. You and CB. I'm not disappointed in you, sweetheart. I just would have been so happy. I would have been honestly so happy, sorry, to have heard, hey girl, boundary, like, no, not anymore. But I understand you. Been there. Hangman reverse. Four of Wands reversed. Yeah, too really pleased. He's not so far. Strength reversed. Yeah. Knight of Swords. Justice reversed. Well, it's done now because I can't communicate with someone that said the same things he said. Yeah. And you don't need to, like, he has said so much to you, girl. He has said so much to you that is so out of line. Like, I fall for dudes hard. Like, I do. I crush hard. But if someone were to say that to me, I look like a raccoon right now. It must be the lighting. Anyway, Eight of Pentacles. Six reversed. Four of Cups. The Moon reversed. And the Sun. He is not pleased. He is not pleased at all. He's also not surprised. Same shits. Same crap, different day. The Hangman reversed. The guy hasn't changed. He ain't gonna change. He's not gonna change. And you know that, and I keep on telling you that, and I'm sure other readers tell you that, and friends and family. He ain't gonna change. You know? Yeah. Wasn't surprised at all. He's not surprised. He's not remotely surprised. He's pissed. Surprised. I so know that feeling where it's just like, you can't trust, like, there is an individual and you cannot trust them for shit. I don't trust this guy for crap. But, you know, you have, sorry, you just said something that I need to read. Told me, still likes me a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that in a sec. Yeah, not surprised at all. And feels like it is, of course I'm going to tell you the truth, okay girl, but just don't get mad at me because this is not my opinion, okay? But I do kind of agree with him. You're a fool. That's the thing, is you're not a fool. You're a smart woman. You're a very smart woman. But continuing to speak to him is foolish. You're not going to get anywhere. He's not going to change. He's not going to be an amazing man. It's not going to happen. And if anything, it's only going to get worse. Only going to get worse. There's no improvements. No and not even consistency. Like, consistency would be nice. Maybe, you know, like, some consistency. No improvements. No improvements. And he's not surprised remotely. Four of Wands reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. Yeah, he sees that this is a completely disharmonious situation. It's not ideal. Good. It's not happy. You're not happy. He's not happy. Because he's not having you in the way that he wants. And the way that you don't want to give to him. Which, girl, you're a smart woman. Well, I don't know if I've ever said that. Girl, you're a smart woman. But seriously, girl, you're a fucking smart woman. Like, but it's our emotions that and I told him I don't blame him. I deal with it. Yeah. I feel that way sometimes too when I talk to people. Like, I want to trauma dump on you. Like, I know I'm doing my thing and I'm being the. He said I'm smart too and don't know why I was. Yep, I'm with him. Like, he's a Libra. I feel like he'd be a friend of mine. I feel like him and I would just be like, girl, girl, girl. Like, I'd be like whispering to him, just like, dude, like, make your move. Like, I want to see you guys. I want to see the two of you together. I really do. I really do. This guy has very good intentions for you. I just don't know if you like him that much. That's the hard part. But he feels 7 of Cups. He feels like you're. Again, this is not my opinion at all, and I actually don't agree with this, but he feels like you're avoiding making a romantic decision. I get it. No, I do get it. He feels like you're avoiding making a romantic decision, making the wrong one. He wants to be with you. And you're focusing not all of your attentions on CB, but not as much on AB. I like him, but I feel like he will get bored. Is that what the 4 of Cups came out? Is that why the 4 of Cups? No, not at all. No, I'm not seeing boredom here at all. No. I asked how he felt about your update on your communication with CB. He feels that you are stronger than this, and he wants to see you demonstrate your strength. He knows I know you're stronger than this. We all succumb. We all fall. I don't want to say you're not faltering, but we all succumb to certain energies that are not advantageous. Excuse me, I don't want to burn camera. Sorry. That are not advantageous to us. They're not beneficial to us. And he's just like, what the heck? Like, this woman, girlfriend's got so much strength, so much intelligence. What is going on? Why is she focusing on the 3 cups that are empty when I'm the 4th cup that she should be focusing on? Has nothing to do with boredom. This has to do with what the why is she bothering with him when I'm right here and I would treat her so well? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I've said it for a while, girl. I even had a little, remember? Remember I had that little thing and I was just like, girl, literally, I don't know why this is right here, but it's here. I'm showing it to you. Cut it. This guy is going to be good for you. I like AB a lot. He's an awesome guy, I think. He has good intentions for you and wonderful feelings. This is saying he wants me to be his girlfriend. But he's full of shit, girl. I don't trust him for anything, and why should you? When has he ever told you something or like promised something and then it came true? When? Give me no, you don't have to give me an example. I'm sure that maybe there was one time, but girl, like, totally, absolutely. The guy, everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie. But I can tell you like him because you want him to you want to be his girlfriend, right? I was gonna say maybe a 1 out of 5. Like maybe he'll be like, hey, let's go to the store and get some apple juice, and you guys buy apple juice. That's truthful. But in terms of like relationships, okay, do I believe that he wants to make you his girlfriend? 100%. 100%. And then once I'll be a rich lady because you're coming to me a lot, and I don't want you to be coming to me a lot because I'm not that kind of a reader. I don't want you to be hurting. I want you to be in a happy connection or happy with yourself. And I know you love yourself. We all want connections. We all want a romantic connection with someone. Well, at least as women, we do. Most of us do. But even if he does make you his girlfriend, he's treating you like this now, pre-girlfriend. You know how things get when you're in a relationship with someone. You start talking, like both parties will start talking to people with less respect because it's convenient. Not naive, like you think so. Exactly. And this is on his mind a lot. It's on his mind a lot with this Knight of Swords. It's on his mind constantly. He's thinking about you, and not just you, but this action with CB and how it's hurting you, how it's affecting you, and how it's never going to change. With the moon reverse, he is the moon reverse. He's in the dark, he's in, and hurt people, and he will continue to do so. He will continue to be unfair and unjust towards you. Very, very easy card to read here. Justice reverse, he's not right to you. He's not doing right by you. But look at this. Oh, hold on one sec. Quick break. Sparkly Eiffel Tower time. That it projects across the sky. Sorry, little things make me very, very, very excited. All right, no, we've got a point here. Oh, thank you, love. I hope I didn't just flash you. All right. So, I mentioned. God damn it! Did I just break a nail? No. Okay. So, I want to show you something here. I can't show you because I don't have my card cam, but I want to show you something here. We have the moon reversed, and we have the sun right next to it. CB is the moon reversed. He is darkness. Because the moon doesn't have an alternative meaning. It's one of the few cards where reversed, upright, same meaning. And when it's reversed, it's doubled down. He's dark. He's in a dark place. He's a hurt person who hurts people. AB, very last card, he sees every light in you. And he knows it would be complementary to his light that he shines. I want you and AB to be together. That's just my opinion. And I know you didn't ask for it, but I just feel that way. I know that he has the best. And thank you for your donation. Oh my goodness, we just received a donation from Blix Studio. Blix Studio, please let me know what currency you were using. Is that from Malaysia or Singapore or not quite sure. But sometimes moon has its own yes, moon does have its own luminescence, but in the context of what we're reading here, not so much. I feel happier around AB. I used to think I liked him more than he did. Oh yeah, that's what you were concerned about. You mentioned, yeah, but with the Four of Cups that he would get bored. No. And Libras aren't like that. They're not flitty. They're not like hummingbirds. You're a beautiful flower. We know those kind of guys that flit from beautiful flower to and they get distracted by another beautiful flower. And he's not that way, AB. I don't feel that. He's disgusted by you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so joking, girlfriend. No, is he disappointed? Yeah, but more because you, and for very real reasons. You're smart. You I was joking, girlfriend. I said I'm joking. No, he's not disgusted by you. No, he is disappointed though. He is disappointed. But I think it's more when we talk disappointed. It's more because he wants to be with you. I mean, if you were really, really into someone and they were focusing their attentions on some piece of garbage guy, wouldn't you be disappointed? No. And I'm not saying be with him just because he's disappointed. No, if you don't want to be with AB, don't be with AB. I love his energy, but no, girl, he's not disgusting. No, please, oh my God, you need to learn how to joke with me. Sorry, that's how I joke. I just say things no, he's not disgusted. I promise. Hand to God, he is not disgusted with you. He's disappointed. because he knows you better than that, and he wants to be with you. That's what's going on. Oh, I want to be with him, but there were distractions, and that I wish instead. Okay, girl. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging. I felt really bad. I was like, no. I see a lot of potential between you and him. I really do. I know there's distance, and I know you feel that he would, you know, flit around to get bored and move to another flower analogously. I don't feel that way. I just don't. CB? Well, no, he wouldn't flit to another flower, but he would have. Let's pray. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. Hope they're all safe. There is a potential we meshed very well. Good. Yeah, know that. With CB, if you were to be his girlfriend, it would only get worse. It would just be terrible. It would only get worse. Whereas with AB, I see things getting better. And Justice reverse came up. That's his card. As Libra, and he's seeing the injustice in this situation towards you and towards him. He's like, God damn, like, I'm a good man. I treat her so well. I could treat her better. I could treat her so much better. Yeah, she's distracted with this guy, but look how he's still pursuing you. He hasn't given up. A man be easily distracted by another woman would give up, you know? So yeah, that is my belief. I hope that brought you clarity. I really hope it did. Sorry, 1 second. Right, in a dark place and in denial about it. Yeah, I didn't think that. Okay, Blix, you are in India. Let me add you. You will be next. What number should one seek for their own good? 1111. 1111 is mine for one's own good. You're so welcome, Deb. I love you. So much love and light to you, and I really hope I brought you clarity. Yeah, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. We can chit chat. I don't sleep very well, so yeah. But I'm glad I brought you some help. And yes, it's 11:11. It was 11:11 for me an hour ago. Blix Studio, thank you so much for your donation. Let's see where you're at. Let's see, 179. Rupees. Okay. And you're doing 179. Ooh, okay. I can't read for you, Blix. I'm sorry. You donated the equivalent of $2 US. Minimum $7.77. So I am so grateful for your donation. But if you want a mini reading, let's see what that would be. So it's, yeah, 777 USD, which would be in rupee. It's 204 because you donated that. Okay, so that would be an extra 502 rupees, Blix, if you wanted a reading. Okay, love? CB also told me about his eviction coming up for his penthouse and selling things in his place, but still talking cocky like he's better than people. Girl. Yeah, that's really something to flash. An eviction from, I don't care if it's from a penthouse or a goddamn room. Evictions are not something to flash. But I hear you, honey bunny. I hear you. Blix, give you I'm gonna give you. Actually, we'll do, because I've been on for a while. I've been on for a little while now, and I kind of want to go out. Kind of want to go out and get a drink. So, but I can stay here and work. I actually love being here and talking to you guys. I've missed you guys so much, like for real. Blix, I don't know you, but so I can't say I miss you because I don't know you. But I'd love to read for you. Girl, I miss you too, and like, because I was supposed to come back on May, and then the friend that I'm staying with here, who's still sitting, went down to Nice with his with his girlfriend or best friend, or yeah, I'm there, and so I'm staying here for like 4 days, just like pretending I'm a French lady. I don't know. But it's fun. It's delightful. Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, no, it's always so interesting. And I got a text from one of my favorites. She was just like, "You haven't been kidnapped, have you?" I'm just like, "No, I have not. I'm sorry." So we're gonna give it 3 more minutes, or less than that, countdown. So I guess we have 1 more minute. Blix, if you would like a reading, I'd love to read for you. You just need to donate, I think, like 707 rupees. Oh, 502 rupees. Other than that, I'm going to call it a night, but we'll still wait. Last call for all donations tonight. Yeah, it was just a small break. With the opportunity, and it was real cheap to extend it. I had no idea. It was so cheap to change my flight. I was just like, stay here. I'm gonna stay here a few more days and pretend I'm a rich French lady, enjoy my life. You don't get to pretend that too often, right? Last call, everybody. Last call for any and all donations. Never heard back from Anna, but like I like to remind all of you, if I'm not here, message me or just send me a donation. I know that sounds really like, just send me money. No, but for real, I get better. I get the notification from my either PayPal, CashApp, Venmo, and then I can see you've immediately donated, and then I can do you. Why do I? Okay, there we go. So we can. So yeah. I will likely not be, let's see, tomorrow's Tuesday. I will for sure not be on Wednesday. I might be on tomorrow. I'll do my best. And what else? Private readings, obviously always open for appointment. And if I'm not on here, if you guys are worried about me or whatever, or just need a reading, reach out to me on Instagram and I will get back to you. Much love and light to all of you, and I will see you soon. Bye. Oh wait.